So hey guys, we are here now. Studio tour.
How you doing, everybody? Welcome to the Universal Tour.
Express tayo guys. Dito tayo sa Express Lane. Stop recording. So hey guys, we're on our way to our rides.
Number 4, please.
3D, kailangan natin namin. You're right here? Oh, good. Thank you. So, ito yung aming rides, guys. Para sa studio tour. Ayan. Alright. Anywhere?
Oh my goodness, prepare me underwhelmed. No, I'm just kidding.
Ito sa diyan.
Some noise! Oh my goodness, I am so grateful for that because I am desperate for attention. That's right, everybody, please move all the way to the right-hand side, filling in every available seat. The gates on your left are going to be coming down. Watch your head, watch your step, watch your arms, watch your legs. Now, if you're wondering where that angelic voice is coming from, hi everybody. Goodbye to all those wonderful folks. Bye everybody. Love you. Miss you. Yeah, you're never going to see them again. I know, folks. So yes, welcome aboard. My name is Vincent. I'm going to be your tour guide. We have Doozy as our driver, but the last person I got to introduce you to, and that is my co-host. I am probably one of the best co-hosts that we do have to go over. First, if you need guest assistance, have a medical emergency, or if you drop anything of value off the side of the tram, or if you have any sound or video issues, or vaping of any kind during the tour. Be prepared, our tour today does feature loud noises, sudden tram movements, fire effects, and many, many water effects. You'll want to have your cameras out for great photo opportunities, but do keep an eye on them so they don't get wet. Finally, for the safety of those around you, please do not use selfie sticks while on board. All right, everybody, we are now going into the front lot area of our studio, but if you take a look on your left-hand side of the tram, you're seeing we're in the middle of a very large expansion in our theme park. Fast and the Furious Hollywood Drift, a new roller coaster, will be opening up to the public. This is for over 100 years. That's right, you heard me correctly, everybody. Our opening day as studio was more than 100 years ago. Take a look at your monitors. I'm going to show you some pictures of that day. Now, back on March 15th, 1915, our founder, Carl Laemmle, the wonderful gentleman in the bow tie, and that is number 12. Now, this black and white building on your left was built back in 1928, and it is roughly 30,000 square feet in size. But if you take a look at your monitors, I'm going to show you a small sampling of movies that were filmed in that soundstage. We're now passing on your left. As we come on through, but that building in the distance was built back in 1932 and is roughly 20,000 square feet in size. But inside of number 14, that is where they have filmed such movies like John Carpenter's The Thing.
We thought about filming in Houston.
So red light, that means they're filming.
Oh.
Streaming service, which is a direct spin-off of The Office, The Paper.
It's made out of paper, toilet tissue, and local newspapers. Matt is in.
Metro area in just a little bit with all those details up around there. So we're going to have to bypass the concrete jungle behind as we head up the hill to the actual jungle. Welcome to Skull Island.
It's the original King Kong that made me want to direct movies. I saw that movie on TV when I was about back to Skull Island. And it's great to have you along for the ride. Now we have created this 3D immersive experience, so you're going to have your glasses ready. Don't put them on yet.
Such movies like Avengers Infinity War, the Avatar movies, and one of my favorite trilogies, The Lord of the Rings. It's so precious to me.
With
a project like a studio tour, the audience is in the middle of the environment. They're looking in all directions. There's creatures coming at them.
The artist. So every single paint stroke on the wall on your right was done with a spray paint can.
Wow.
And if you take a look at your monitors, I'm going to show you a little bit of a time-lapse video of that artist working on the Frankenstein panel.
Thou shalt rise again.
Ayun na. Diyan shoot yung mga movies yan.
But at this moment, everybody, take a look on your left-hand side of the tram because we're now going by 4 more modern sound stages built fairly recently. Sound stages 30, 31, 32, and 33. Being here in the audience at Universal, talk to me after the tour and I will happily give you that information.
Oh.
But right now on your right-hand side of the tram is where the Universal Monsters used to call home. Welcome to our Little Europe sets. Now, this area has been used to represent Europe and the world in general in many different movies. For example, it was used in Pirates of the Caribbean, Curse of the Black Pearl. Welcome to Genovia, everybody. This is the fictional setting of Genovia, where Anne Hathaway and Julie Andrews gave a little girl a princess for a day experience.
Oh, dito pala
But the
yun.
last project to film here didn't even use it to be Europe at all. It was actually known for being the good place.
Oh.
You, Eleanor Shellstrom, are dead.
Cool.
This location, the afterlife, I've never ever seen this. You're in the good place.
I'm not supposed to be here. I can't risk going to the bad place.
Maybe it's not all that bad.
Stop recording.
What is the bad place right now?
This small courtyard we're now going by is what we like to call our Court of Miracles, and this is where they did film many of those very historic Universal Monster movies. As a matter of fact, I'm very proud to let you know we're going to be continuing the legacy of the Universal Monsters, because if you have not heard yet, it is official. We have opened up a new theme park in Orlando, Florida called Universal, or you just can't wait to use that restroom. Pull that cord and I'll be back to assist you. But at this moment, we've done a lot of showing a lot of our exterior sets. We went by our metropolitan area with our big skyscrapers, and now we take it through our European sets. That is how we do an outdoor exterior shot. And we even do have the director's chair a little bit farther down on your left. So, since all the equipment is on the left-hand side, that tells me that the next shot could possibly take place on your right. Because on the right, it kind of does look like a normal, everyday subway platform that is apparently set up and designed to look like a San Francisco BART station. They try to incorporate as many details as they possibly... Okay, I am so sorry about this. This is not my fault. It's actually the San Andreas' fault, but we are going to get through this. We're going to be fine. This might be the big one. Hold on to whatever you got.
Oh shit. Ayos ah.
Is everybody okay?
Yes.
Because there's like a lot of stuff flying around. The water, the fire, and the sparks, that was all an example of a practical special effect. Now, when I use the term practical in the industry, what that does mean is that that's any special effect any actor can physically see right in front of them. Right now, folks, I think it's time we all take a nice visit to an East Coast community, one of my favorites, Amity Island.
Wow, look at that. Amazing.
right, we're now coming into Amity on your right-hand side of the tram, and the good folks of Amity have been dealing with a man-eater, but he has been caught and he's on display. But since I do see the police boat in the water, that does tell me that my good friend George might be in there, just doing one last-minute sweep, just in case anybody does want to go swimming, they are able to do so. So I'm going to try to get him on the radio and see if I can get a little bit of a progress report. Not sure if I'm seeing him correctly. Oh, I do not want to go in the water. There, I see a fin. I see a fin. All right, I'm going to try myself to get him on the radio. Hey, George, you got a call. You're in the water still? Okay, you need to go to your right. Now, George, please, no! Oh, no, George. One day before retirement, too. Look at that. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, no.
Well, that just happened, but we're going to take it to a very safe place. We know the safest places around here. Doozy and I are just going to go... Yeah. Wow. Doozy, when did they put gasoline barrels here on the dock? Did you get that memo? Because now our dock is being taken. On an emotional level, I'm kind of done. Does anybody have any marshmallows by chance? Anybody don't? Okay, next time bring marshmallows.
Oh no, here we go. Oh, Joe's.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big round of applause to our mechanical shark, Bruce. Thank you, Brucey. We love you. That's right. Back in 1975, when Jaws hit the big screen, it was the biggest blockbuster of that summer. It was so well received that people were genuinely afraid to go back into the water after watching that movie. They really thought there was a 25-footer out there in real life. Now, I'm sure you already heard about it, folks, but we are still very proud to be celebrating the 50th anniversary of Jaws hitting that big screen. But right now, folks, the next part of our backlog usually goes through a lot of weather changes, and with that being said, I do believe a forecast is on the horizon. So right now, we're going to be taking you down into our Old Mexico sets where we have set up a weather demonstration. Hey, tech services, you got me? Yes, we are in Old Mexico right now. This is Tram 01. Are you ready for special effect cues? All right, stand by. Let me get all 4 cars in here. 1 second. All right, I think we're ready to go. Can I please get a... Oh, wow. Okay, I am so sorry about that, folks. That was kind of my fault. I probably should have... 89 movie, The Burb, starring Tom Hanks and Carrie Fisher. One of the houses on your right-hand side in that movie was literally blown up using real-life pyrotechnics and smoke effects. But I know no matter how many things are filmed on our Colonial Street, it'll probably always be recognized as Wisteria Lane.
Wisteria Lane? Oh.
If there is one thing everyone in suburbia can appreciate, it's a good neighborhood.
That's right, folks. This is where they did film all 8 seasons. On your right-hand side of the tram, this yellow house that we're now going by on your right was used in the Netflix show Never Have I Ever. That is the main character Davy's house. And right next door to that, this lilac-colored house is the original Munsters house. That is 1313 Mockingbird Lane. But right now, folks, as we do leave our Colonial Street, we're going to be heading off onto our Steven Spielberg Drive, and we have dedicated that street to that great director because he has had quite a storied history working with our studio. Take a look at your monitors. I'm going to let him tell you a little bit more into that history.
My entire career began with my relationship.
Now, on your left, you're going to be seeing several vehicles that have been used in many different movies. For example, you're going to be seeing the gyrosphere from the very first Jurassic World. But a little bit farther down, you're going to be seeing several vehicles from the Fast and the Furious franchise, including Dominic Toretto's Black Dodge Charger. But at the end of this area, you're going to be seeing one of my favorites around here and personal friends, Bumblebee from the Transformers. Now, I know this seems like a really weird area to have a parking lot, but you have to remember, they are next to some of the best accommodations that we have here at Universal. Welcome, my friends. That's right, that is our Bates Motel on your right-hand side, currently set up for our Halloween Horror Nights event. But as we get to the top of the hill, everybody, on your left-hand side of the tram, you're going to be seeing our version of the Hollywood sign around here, also very much in the Halloween spirit. But at the top of the hill, we're going to be going by an iconic structure that has been around since the studio tour first debuted. It is the Psycho House. And as we go by the Psycho House on your left-hand side, if you look up into the second floor bedroom window, you might see Mother looking down on you, judging you silently. And Norman Bates, look at that. Oh, I don't know. Oh, that is not a hairdryer. We gotta go. We gotta go. Oh, not a hairdryer. Car 4, just wave, no hugs. Trust me. But I can now welcome you to the biggest disaster zone on our backlot. This is the War of the Worlds. So what is on your monitors, folks, was filmed on your left-hand side of the tram.
It's perfectly a set that is all designed around a vision that Stephen had.
Forget to sit down to talk about the War of the World. I thought, what if the 747 goes down right in a big neighborhood? Because it's just something you don't see.
You're doing good. You're doing good. Keep your eyes on me. Listen, I want you to close your eyes, okay? Now closed.
Starring Daniel Kaluuya, Keke Palmer, and Stephen Young. It's on your right-hand side, but we're going through it fully. It is my pleasure to welcome y'all to Jupiter's Climb.
Movie magic only happens when a team of collaborators, often in the hundreds, work together to take an impossible notion and bring it to life. This is Jupiter's Climb, a nostalgic, small-time Southern California amusement park owned by former child star Ricky Jupe Park. Over there, look into the winking well and have your picture taken just like the kids in that old 90s movie Kid Share. That's what this whole place is loosely based on. Remember that one? No? Right. A little further down, you can see the brand new Star Lasso experience. Built to showcase an unbelievable new live show. Not looking so live anymore. Anyway, behind this Hollywood fantasy, Gold Rush frontier town lies a sinister secret. You're smack dab in the center of a beautiful hot spring. Welcome to the world of no.
Everybody, I am going to encourage you to do so. It is such a good movie. It is way more sci-fi than horror. Honestly, there is only one jump scare throughout that entire movie. The classic movie that it reminds me of, and this is just me, my opinion, it reminds me of a very large blue screen, but in front of that blue screen is a very large concrete pit that we are able to fill with over 3 million gallons of actual water. And when that pit is filled with that much water, that is how we combine practical effects of real-life water on property with CGI effects of that blue screen, computer-generated images. Now, this area was very much used in the movie Sully, starring Tom Hanks, and if you take a look at your monitors, I'm going to show you the scene it was used in. So on your monitors, everybody, the plane, the water, and the people are very real, filmed on your right hand.
So guys, ito yung bagong rides dito sa Universal Studio Hollywood, ang Fast and the Furious. Mag-o-open siya guys, next year pa. So ayan. And then, punta naman tayo guys sa Harry Potter World. There you go guys. Natry mo na yung butterbeer. Butterbeer. Gusto mo? Sarap. Gusto mo try? Butterbeer. Sarap. Try mo. Welcome to Hogwarts Express. Watch naman. Ito naman guys yung sikat na butterbeer. Sarap din nga siya guys. Gusto mo try? Ha? Try mo. Yan guys. Stop recording. This is like a restaurant. Can I check it out, please? Thank you. Hello. Oh, that's nice right here. Gutom ka na? So ito na guys yung Hogwarts Castle guys. And nice.
Lorsque j'ai ouvert mon cœur, il était noir à l'intérieur. Vous êtes resté.
This right here is Zachary. Zachary's having the best birthday ever. But while Zachary was out here, we were celebrating Zachary. He was like, oh wait, hold on. Because it's also my sister Christina's birthday, and that's a great thing you did. Because you don't want to just be celebrated by yourself. You want to celebrate the person that's supposed to be taking.
Shall we take a photo together? Yes. Take a picture. Right? Want to take a picture? All right. And then we'll stay right here. So that way the shark doesn't get to us.
Hello. T-shirt ba? Baka doon. Tayo mo. Sa labas ata yun. Sa may Walk of Fame. Ha? Sa Walk of Fame pala yun. So ayan guys, we're just done for our Universal Studio Hollywood studio tour experience. So next stop will be Hollywood Walk of Fame, Hollywood Sign, and the Beverly Hills. So I'll see you there guys.